You guys, today we're gonna do something that I'm probably gonna regret, just like some of the sneakers that we're gonna go over today, because we are gonna be talking about some of my biggest sneaker regret or losses, if you want to take it that way, that I have ever had. Always remember, you guys, take care of yourself, take care of each other, tell somebody you love them today like I love you guys. As always, no matter what you guys are going through, at the end of the day's gonna end. Let's go ahead, let's get into this video.
Yeah, he got kicks. Ball like swish. I don't miss. Don't do bricks. He got kicks. The kid is sick. Team with Rob, cause he got hits. He got kicks.
What is up, YouTube? I'm He Got Kicks. Welcome to my channel. If you guys are new to the channel, man, hit that subscribe button, ring that bell, that'll be all the notifications every time I drop one of these bangers for you guys. Hit the like button, hit the share button, do all those great things for me. Follow me on Instagram at therealhegotkickz, and of course the hat page Perfectbrimz, and TikTok HeGotKicks95. Shout out to today's commenters, man. Appreciate you guys always engaging with the content, being positive in the comment section, and of course making this a safe place for sneakerheads to come talk and just chill. But today's video, what we are talking about, you guys, are some of my biggest L's or biggest regrets in sneakers since I have been on sneaker YouTube. And I think it's 4 or 5 that I'm gonna be quite honest are absolute L's. One of them was kind of a W, but ended up being an L in kind of the same way. You'll understand when I get to it. But today, what we're gonna use to figure out how much of an L I actually took on these sneakers is we're gonna use an app called Arbit. Arbit is an app that, of course, takes multiple third-party marketplaces and of course takes it and figures up the prices and everything between it, and actually gives every single sneaker an actual Arbit value. And with that Arbit value, of course, we are going to be going over exactly how big of an L I took on some of these sneakers. Download Arbit, and of course let me know in the comment section down below what are some of your biggest L's that you have taken according to Arbit. I am definitely very curious what some of y'all's L's are taking. And of course, man, whenever you download Arbit, you will not overpay ever again. That is a guarantee. Be sure to check them out. It is in the description box down below. And of course, man, that will take you right to the app store. That way you can go ahead and download it. It is a free app. And of course, anything for free to help you save money, I'm gonna go ahead and take advantage of that too. But real quick, so we're gonna go over my number 1, and this is in no particular order, what some of my biggest L's were, and I'll tell you exactly what I paid for each sneaker, and then I'll show you what Arbit says they are worth, and kind of scared. So the first sneaker we're gonna talk about is the Air Jordan 1 High OG Brotherhood. That sneaker, I remember I bought it early from memory lane. I'll never forget it. I remember I bought it and it was $375. And that was insane. I remember that because, again, getting stuff early, if you're not early, you're late. That's basically what it is. I live by that, and that's how sneaker YouTube is too. And that sneaker right there, I thought it was cool. I thought the backstory and everything was great, and it still is great. But according to Arbit, the Arbit value of this sneaker is between $96 and $109, and again in the middle is $102. If you look at, of course, you have lowest ask on StockX of $94, eBay's $80. That'll let you guys know. Arbit, of course, will let you guys know what is under the Arbit value or over. That way you guys can also search different apps and marketplaces to, of course, get the better deal. But that sneaker right there was a $275 L for me, and of course, after taxes it might actually be closer to $300 L, but we're not going to add that in there. We're just going to put what they had it listed as, and that is absolutely an insane thing for me to think about. And thinking about some of these now, it's kind of bad. So that one is, of course, a big L. This next one is an even much bigger L than, of course, that last one, because of just how much I actually paid for it. And I'll never forget it. This was my very last video in Louisville, Kentucky before I moved to Birmingham. And that was the Jordan 1 Retro High OG Light Fusion Red. That sneaker right there, I paid $400 to have it early. to make sure that I got that video out, and it was my last video to leave Louisville. I wanted an early sneaker and got it, and I paid $400, and right now the Arbit value is $112, ranging from $83 to $142. So that was basically a $300 on the head. And of course, eBay's lowest ask is $95, StockX is $95 as well. That one really hurt, and still hurts to this day when I look at that shoe, because I'm like, wow, I really could have just waited and got it for super duper cheap. Oh well, it is what it is. Of course, I do a lot of this for content. I do a lot of this to get you guys first looks, to figure out what you guys want to buy and everything, and help you guys figure that stuff out. So it isn't that bad. I really don't care, but it is kind of funny seeing just how much money that I have lost in some of these sneakers, because of course, man, every sneaker does have a monetary value. This next one, I'll never forget it. This next shoe sat on shelves, and whenever I was in sneaker retail still, I'll never forget, it sat on shelves. I got multiple restocks and it sat for weeks, and I'm talking weeks. And I used to get boxes upon boxes because we were the only store that was actually selling them. So they would send so many that I couldn't sell them all. They would just sit. And now I remember I paid $400 to get it early. Now it was a sneaker that I thought was dope, and I was like, you know what, but this isn't a must have. So when I got to Birmingham and I hadn't wore it yet, I said, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and sell it to a store. And my buddy had asked me if I had been wanting to sell it for a while, and he was the store owner and everything, and he paid me $500 for it. So I made $100 off this shoe. But now if you look at what they go for, that is the Air Jordan 4 Black Cat. Arbit value is $727, and it ranges anywhere between $360 to $100 to $1,093. Now on StockX, the lowest ask for my size 10 that I had is $1,032. That is absolutely insane. If I would have just held on to that one and just said, you know what, I'm gonna wait and sell it to him, because again, he owned a store, he wanted it, and had been asking me just constantly, it seemed like, for a while, and I eventually just caved. If I would have just held it, I could have sold it for more money to him, and you know, just taking care of what I need to take care of back then. And that's the good thing, like sometimes sneakers like that are especially great assets, because again, if it's something that you need to get taken care of, you can just move it and get rid of it. And that's what I did there. Now the next one, of course, is probably my biggest L, because I got it so early. It actually was a good thing, but then it kind of also was a bad thing too, because of how much I paid. And that was the Air Jordan 1 Lost and Found. The Air Jordan Lost and Found, if y'all remember, I bought that sneaker super early. I bought it a long time before it came out. And then when it finally did, like, I had already gotten a lot of videos, so I hadn't made money off of that, but I paid $1,500 for that sneaker early. And of course, everybody knows, like, that's what they were going for at the time when I bought them. So it wasn't that bad. I think I bought it in like August or something. Like, it was super early. And now the Arbit value is $416. It's been anywhere between $308 to $523. Lowest ask on StockX is $379. So that is actually under Arbit's value. So that right there is absolutely insane. Those are some of my biggest sneaker L that that was right there. I probably made money off of the Lost and Found, like videos and everything like that. So I probably ended up breaking even or somewhere around there. But then I got a pair on a discount, so that kind of helped. But that's just my sneaker L. I'm sure you guys have some. Please let me know in the comment section down below. Download Arbit. Again, it is in the description box down below. Let me know what they say some of your biggest sneaker L's are, and again, comment down below, because I'm so curious. But as always, you guys, take care of yourself, take care of each other, tell somebody you love them today like I love you guys, and of course, I will see you guys in the next video. We have a ton of stuff coming for y'all guys, so stay tuned. Peace.